Allegheny Ludlam that are helping revolutionize the aerospace industry, and Republic Engineered Products that are making and pouring ingots to form the seamless rings for these wind turbines. These companies now are at full employment because of the steps that we've taken to protect American jobs and invest in our greatest asset in this nation, which is our workforce and our small businesses. We've embraced the vision that when we deploy our best assets and invest in things that cannot be outsourced. When you build a brand new wind turbine, you can't outsource that wind turbine. When we build a brand new solar array and we get the energy from the sun and from the wind, you can't outsource those wind turbines and those solar panels. And when we deploy the resources and assets, America will always lead the country and lead the world. And this is the stake that we have, and this is the decision that we have got to make now. Are we going to make it in America? Are we going to make it in this country? Are we going to be the producers of wealth? Are we going to build things here? Or are we just going to move wealth around on Wall Street? We have just deployed a policy that I think all of you would be proud to stand with your elected leaders, that when we make it, grow it, and assemble it here in this country, our country is stronger. We've deployed a policy in Congress where we're going to make it in America again. Make it here, build it here, grow it here. And what does that mean for our national defense? It means that for our national defense, we're not going to have to depend on countries like China to supply us with our boots. It's going to make sure that when our folks go to war and our nation's military is called to defend our great country, that they're going to have the appropriate equipment that's made right here in America, and tanks, and C-130s, and airplanes that are going to help us defend our nation. When we grow it here and build it here in our country, we are stronger. Now, here are the facts. America is still the world's largest manufacturer. We're still the world's largest manufacturer. We produce about 21% of what the world wants. The next closest competitor is at 13% in Japan and 12% in China. Now, we can't lose market share. We have still got to make sure that we embrace policies in our country that help us protect our domestic manufacturers and our domestic workforce. The standard of living that so many middle-class families have enjoyed, so many middle-class families like my own have enjoyed, have been because we have embraced the policy where we've done that. But over the last decade, through failed trade agreements, through a policy that allows our corporations to move overseas with your jobs and your tax dollars, we have begun to see a shrinking of that. Now is the time we turn the corner. Now is the decision point. We cannot go back to those policies again. And that is why when we do this, when we make this the policy, we deploy this policy, we are going to be stronger. The middle class is going to be stronger. You mark my words.